places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' and spotting up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down. When you go down, when you go down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm not. I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Dance. I'm like that's part of my rebuilding.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from Lumen Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60, here we go, set! Cougar 19!
To throw right away, here's Milrow. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And a good run there to get him 5 yards.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set! Hawk, 79!
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And nice work here. He got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Okay, break.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Get it! Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Lions!
The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Back to the right side. Up by McBride. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good games, 19 for this one.
Ready?
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 on the Seahawks 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 6. Let's go.
In motion, Naylor.
Ready.
We go with a draw play here on second down. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ready. Cowboys Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They send a receiver in motion left. Now this time they'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go now. Purple 80.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
18. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Cardinal. 8. Ready.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A short kick down to the 7.
Hit. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he'll take it on his touchdown, Cardinals. That his second TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Sean Tucker. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Adrian Taylor Demerson on the tackle.
Made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Darnold now to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Digba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Left side and is caught by Horton. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. Running up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Tackled there by Matt Wilson.
brings up second and 8 at the 44-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third down, 3 to go. Now, Darnold. Oh, that's swung out high and intercepted. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
His drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 70, Warriors, 70. Back up. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Go set. Get ready.
Darnold now on 1st and 10. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And he's brought down after 8. Gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here we go, set.
They run with Walker. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Yes, sir. Red 80. Red 80.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Top it up. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. That gains an even 60 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready, check.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Come on, come on. Set.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
They'll go with him again. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. That's Harrison in motion. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. Cut it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check, 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 check. Street.
Receiver
Street.
in motion, headed left.
Cut.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. Now it's fourth and goal. So that challenge, a successful one. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Sean Tucker now going to bring it out of his own end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Now Walker. This is going to be a Seahawks first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
That's good.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now a pitch to Walker. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Team Davis Gaither there to make the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try and run it with Walker. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
We go side.
Once again, it's Walker. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 20. First down, Seattle.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
1st and 10.
We go side.
Now the forward Pitt Panther, Israel Bonaconda. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's taken in by Horton. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Throwing, Donald, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. It is 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First down, Arizona.
He's not spiking it. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my side. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
A gain of 16 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
First down. First
Here we go.
and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Bronco leading.
Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Let's go. Cover 19, 65 to 6. Ready, go. Ready,
On 2nd down, it's Benson. Oh. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This is caught 2. Hiding for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
In motion, Naylor.
Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We've got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going.
Ready up. Hurt. Let go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11.
Get it. Let go. Steady.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick six, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick six, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by one here in the second half.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Okay, ready? 60 Maverick, 60. Ready, go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Second down and 6 now from the 26. They'll look to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
18, Viking, 18.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Second and 10. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
They'll run here with Benson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Panther Street. Ready. Cougar.
They put Ryan in motion. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Up the middle they go. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
Ready.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on. 60 Bison.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 70. Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And some good blocking, springing up a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 9
Ready,
brings
check.
up 3rd and 1.
Ready. Panther 60. Let's go.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
He can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready.
On the toss, they go with Benson. Good blocking, and he's in. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cardinals go up by 7. 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Darnold. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Max Melton.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles.
Back to throw. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 35 yards.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, it's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 27 yards.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. To the pylon, he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. The return. Strike. Now on a hit. And he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seattle. Timeout, Seahawks. That is their second. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
Here's 1st down.
Stephanie! Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Okay, ready?
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
No louder place than here in Seattle before 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there, but they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. We'll get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Here's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground and keep it walking. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. We get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Back to 6.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Down on 2nd and long.
second down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop the throw. Now he'll air one out. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Now a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So, that'll just about